If you're craving sushi, but you don't want the hassle or the bill of going out, we have a recipe that's cheaper and easier way to curb your cravings at home.
Welcome, Samantha Eaton, with the recipe for a spicy tuna poke bowl. Hello, and how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm great.
Good to see
How are you?
Samantha.
Fine, thank you.
So this is a poke bowl.
Yes.
Not the poke bowl.
The poke bowl? Poke?
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Why do you like these? Why do you like these so much?
Yeah, so my husband we're huge sushi fans. My husband brought home a sushi making kit. He's like, oh, what a fun date night. We can make our own sushi. I was so shocked at how little the amount of vegetables and fish actually go into sushi. It's all rice, a teeny amount of veggies, and a teeny amount of fish. And I felt disappointed after.
Oh, they cheated me.
Yeah, so then I heard about this poke bowl thing. I'm like, what a perfect way to vamp it up, get more sushi, you know, and it's a lot cheaper.
That's the good
if you
part.
make it at home.
Okay.
Absolutely. So you're going to start with grade 1 fish. Now, it's really important to get that because it's safe to eat raw. I got this at Carolina Fish Market, so you can find it there. Or if you don't live nearby, they have this in the freezer section at Whole Foods. So that's another option as well.
I didn't know they had that. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So you definitely make sure it's safe. So you cut it up in bite-sized pieces. Then you're going to add your dry ingredients. So in here I have some sea salt, ginger, and a teeny bit of garlic. Then next you'll add your wet ingredients. So I have lime juice, toasted sesame oil, rice vinegar, and coconut aminos. So coconut aminos, you can always use soy sauce instead if you would like. I personally avoid soy because it's been shown in studies to increase risk for breast cancer. So I figured why chance that if you don't have to. So this coconut aminos tastes very similar to soy sauce, but it's a little less sweet. So you can always add a little more salt to kind of make up for that.
And that's easy to find in any health
I found that
Whole Foods or
I found it at Harris Teeter.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, they have it everywhere. So you're going to stir this up, put this in the fridge for 30 minutes to an hour. You might think that that's cooking the fish. Technically, it is still raw. All that's happening is a chemical reaction that's making it seem like it's cooked. It's changing the texture and consistency a little bit.
Okay.
So now we're going to start to build the actual bowl. All I have in here is 1 serving of whatever type of grain you'd like. I have brown rice here. You could easily use white rice, quinoa, anything you want. So next we're going to add vegetables. Again, any veggies are great. You can stick with traditional sushi vegetables if you'd like. I have some bell pepper, carrots, and then I have some cucumber here, which is always great for some crunch. But you can really mix it up. I've put asparagus in here. I've put cabbage in here. I mean, anything really is, it goes. Don't worry about that. If you want these beautiful carrot sticks, but your knife skills aren't amazing, if you have a mandolin slicer, you can always use a protector if you want, but put it on here with the little teeth and just roll it down. And then what you get is these nice little sticks.
Oh, look at that.
So even if you don't have great knife skills, you can still make it look pretty.
Okay.
So the next step is to pour your fish on top. I like pouring the dressing in there too, just because it adds a little more moisture and flavor. And then finally we need to top it with some fun stuff to make it
But you're right, it changed the consistency of it, changed the whole look of it, right? Totally
You can compare
different.
the difference between
He's
the
talking
two
about
here.
the tuna, the fish. It looks like it is.
It looks like it's
cooked because it's been sitting there.
but it is technically still raw. It's just a chemical reaction.
In a million years, I would never think to make this at home. But
Yeah, well, we're going to make it even better.
Okay.
1 second, ready?
Yeah.
So to make it spicy, I take mayonnaise and sriracha, just mix them together like this, and you can easily take this mixture and just spoon it on top. Or if you want to get a little fancy, you can put it in a Ziploc bag like this. This really makes it fancy, even though most fancy things do not start with Ziploc bags. You're going to squeeze it to the tip, cut the tip off. You're making a makeshift piping bag.
like we're at a restaurant.
Exactly.
Oh,
and
wow.
then drizzle it on top to look all fancy. And then I like to top mine with some green onion for a little extra color. You can do some sesame seeds.
That was easy.
Right,
I
and
can
if you
do
want,
that.
you can put nori on top. You can cut little strips of nori.
That looks so good.
free to
I
try
would
it
order
if you
that. It looks delicious. As we taste this, why don't you tell people about what you're doing with your health coaching and everything you've got going on your website?
Yeah,
your blog?
absolutely. So if you go to healthyeaton.com/Charlotte today, you'll get the recipe for this, and I have step-by-step instructions with pictures on how to do it as well. As you can see, it was super easy. We made the whole thing in, what, like 4 minutes? very simple and straightforward to do. And yeah, if you want any support, you know, taking the foods you love and making them into healthier versions to support you and your health goals, that is one of my favorite things to help people do through health coaching too.
She's really, really good at that. Check out healthyeaton.com/Charlotte today. Healthyeaton.com. Go there today. It's delicious.
It is really good.
Poke bowl. I love it. Thank you, Sam.
Sure,
Great
thanks,
to
guys.
see you. All right.